Today we're going to do some sound design with a Malstrom Graintable synthesizer. We're going to do some growls and some wubs. And I made all these sounds you're going to hear are pretty much from the same patch with the Maelstrom, give or take a few effects and stuff. So here's a little taste. So just kind of on their own. There's a triangle and like a little audio clip of a scream in there, but everything else is done with the Maelstrom. So here is one of the sounds. I think this is the same one. Yeah. Okay, here's the guitar. It sounds pretty cool. We have the Growl FM, which is like kind of, I did a pitch down on this, did with some automation. That sounds like this. There is, I did an 808, but that's a different patch. Whoops. So there's the growl. Kind of cool, even without the echo on it, it's cool. So here's the guitar again. And then here's kind of a more classic, kind of like Skrillex growl. So let's just start creating this. So if we go to our rack and then we open up the go to instruments and go down to the Maelstrom, M-N, Maelstrom, there we go. So this is on, I think, 140 zoom. If you go to options, application zoom, you can choose to see it smaller or bigger. But I think 140 is good, so you guys can see somewhat. So let's go ahead and get started. So if we take this, right click it, and go to reset device. First thing we want to do is bring the polyphony down to 1. For our oscillator A, just click on this and we can go up to FM bass. Bring the motion all the way down to 64. And then with the index, bring it to like 11 or 12, whatever. Somewhere around there. Bring the sustain all the way down, release all the way down. We're going to take the decay and bring it to 48, somewhere around there. Sure, that sounds good. Okay, turn this on so this gets routed to the shaper, and then we need to turn the shaper on, put it to clip, and bring it to about right here. Okay, so the reason it's sounding pretty toned down with no harmonics is because we have it on low pass right now. If you put it on band pass, okay, that brings some of the harmonics back. So what we're going to do as well is to use the filter envelope. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to turn the amount up to 67. Around something like there. Now this is going to shape that kind of growl sound, so it depends if you bring it like a kind of a slower attack. We want it on like, yeah, this. That sounds good. So turn the res up a tiny bit to like 36. This is your classic whoop sound. So you can make it turn into a longer growl if you take the sustains. Actually, you could do this. And I use this to do the pitch down. I brought it to 12 and then just right click it, and you can go to edit automation on there, and that's going to bring an automated track to the Maelstrom right here. So if we create something like over here, right here, so if we create two things, because one is the actual note. So we could do something like this. Sure. How about like this, and then we can drop this velocity down, bring where the pitch is, and we can go something like, just make a thing here, and then just kind of drop it down. Let's hear how that sounds. There we go. Yeah, and you could do, this is really good to put like in between stuff like that, have everything go wah, 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 and then out of nowhere just go wow, like a cool little pitch down thing. So to get rid of this, let's just exit out of that, exit out of this, and then if we go back to our rack, we can right click and just say clear automation. So if we want a longer growl, take the A, the attack. Now we have a longer growl. So, but if we bring this back down, get that, we can actually do some pretty cool stuff with, go to effects, go down to the scream. Take this to like, you can get some real aggressive kind of sounds out of it. Let's actually make this a bit longer again. Take it to fuzz. Really aggressive. And remember, if you ever want to make something like this mono, if you go to the back of this, let's, and if you go like this, just unplug the right. Now, if you go to our, now it's true mono, because if you go to our mixer, see Maelstrom, it's mono. See how this is mono? That's because we took the plug out. Now watch this. If we put the plug back in, watch how the mixer changes. Maelstrom, see right here? Now it has the width knob and everything on it, and it's not like this. So we can't flip this back around. So we have the scream. You can make it sound pretty cool by taking a unison down to, yeah, right here. Take the unison in here. Gives it a much wider kind of band. If we take like a EQ, we can create like a almost a formant with it. So if you take this equalizer, kind of take the lows out of it, turn this up, give it a little hump. I wonder if he bypasses. Almost gives it kind of like a yeah kind of feel to it. Bring it. It just gives it that tiny bit of difference that might be that might give you that little edge to getting more closer sound to what you want. So if we go to some of the other patch, so this is pretty much all you're going to need. And to just create the different sounds, you can just use different frequencies. So that's pretty much really what you want to be messing with: the res, the frequency, the filter, envelopes, the amount. Because the amount will dramatically change the sound of it. Okay, so here's the one, my guitar one I did. Right there, JC distorted guitar. It's Peep's game at this. So, oh, the motion's down on it, or the motion's up. Very fast kind of attack. The amount's to 85. Res 16, frequency 14, amounts all the way up for the clipping. So if you see all these different ones, they're pretty much the same. Let's see this one. So if we go to this one, so you can see the envelope is just slightly different. These things are pretty much the same on there. The motion's all the way down. Index is probably at 11. Sustain's down on here. EQ'd to here. Unison all the way up. And I have a reverb on here. RV 7000, baby. So that's how I created all these patches on here. Like I said, this is going to be available for a free download in the description of this video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, then let me know in the comments and I'll make some more of these. All right, thanks for watching. Cue the music.
Let's play.
They change the password every couple of weeks, but I know where they write it down.